Hello girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. So today I'm bringing you deep conditioners. Normally I try to do just like a single deep conditioner, but into this year, into 2024, I've decided some weeks I'm going to have single deep conditioners and some weeks I'm going to kind of battle out two deep conditioners. So this is one of those weeks that I am doing a battle between two deep conditioners. And so I am going to be looking at, let me grab my products here. We're going to be looking at the INAHSI Restorative Hair Mask. This is the old packaging and a slightly older formulation. And similar, we are doing the MICHE Strengthen and Protein Moisture Balance Deep Conditioner. Once again, this is the old packaging with a slightly different formulation of their ingredients. Neither of these products have a big difference in their ingredients. Now the ingredients for this one, it doesn't say mango and avocado in this title like the new one does, but it still has the mango and avocado in this deep conditioner. So, and then it also, the biggest change that I could see was this old packaging has the hemp seed oil in it and the new one has the sunflower seed oil. We're going to get more into the specs of these products here in just a minute. But, and then in the MICHE, there is a slight variation in where the products are located, or where the ingredients are located on the list, but it's pretty similar. So yeah, let's get into the specs of these products and then we're going to apply them, and we're going to step back in time and apply them, and then I'll come back with, so you can see my styled results here. This is the INAHSI Mango Avocado Restorative Hair Mask. Our natural hair mask will restore and protect and strengthen your tresses to promote overall healthy hair. This hair mask is enriched with ceramides such as hemp seed oil, or in the case of the new version, sunflower seed oil, that will help to retain moisture and restore the hair's balance and help to minimize the effects of daily wear and tear. The silk amino acids will help to strengthen your hair and restore protein loss due to damage. It's perfect for transitioners from chemical to natural, color-treated hair, or overprocessed hair. The directions say to section clean wet hair and apply a generous amount of the product from root to tip using your fingers or a wide tooth comb to detangle. Allow the product to sit for 5 minutes and rinse thoroughly with cool water. I didn't use cool water, sorry, I used warm, to close the cuticle. For a deep penetrating treatment, cover your hair with a plastic cap and apply a moderate amount of heat for 30 minutes. Rinse thoroughly and you can use steam to add extra moisture. Okay, so we are going to begin with these deep conditioners. I have my hair parted down the center, and so 2 equal sides, and I guess it doesn't really matter which one I do, but I did want to make note of the size. Now both of these say that they are 2 ounces, but look, I feel like they look a lot different as far as the size goes. Now I don't know, like this packaging on MICHE may be thicker, and therefore the inside that actually contains the product might not be any more than 2 ounces, but it definitely looks larger than the INAHSI. Anyways, we are going to get into styling. Have the INAHSI in my hand, so we're just going to start with that then first. Okay, so this is what I started out with. I've had one use of this, and I don't know if you could see that very well. So I'm just going in with this. This is, you know, I should do a side-by-side test of these as far as the thickness. Maybe I'll do that at the end, but that's what that is looking like. And we're just going to start applying it to my hair. Now, my hair is not detangled. You could probably tell that to the extent. So I have a plan that I'm going to let these sit on for a little bit of time, and then I am going to come back and detangle and let them sit on a little bit longer. But as I'm running this conditioner, this deep conditioner through my hair, I am kind of finger detangling a little bit. Like my hands are kind of going through and getting some shed hair out. Okay, I think that feels pretty good as far as the amount that I have on. So I'm just going to kind of twist this up. And you know what? I should have started with the MICHE one. That one actually had it, kind of the directions had to sit on longer. But I planned on leaving these on for the same amount of time anyway, so it'll be fine. So that one fingerful worked out for the amount that I needed, and this is what is left. I still have quite a few more uses left of this, I feel like. And now let's go into the MICHE side. I will say I like the scent of the MICHE deep conditioner a lot better. This is the MICHE Strengthen Protein Moisture Balance Deep Conditioner. Curls feeling weak, damaged, or limp? Put life back into your curls with the Strength and Protein Moisture Balance Deep Conditioner. It is packed with hydrolyzed baobab protein, one of the most powerful proteins for hair repair, damage, and strengthened hair strands to improve your hair's elasticity. It's perfect for color-treated or straightened hair. After cleansing your hair, apply a generous amount of the Strengthen Deep Conditioning treatment into clean, damp hair. Comb gently through hair from roots to ends to thoroughly distribute the conditioner. For intense deep treatment, place a plastic cap over your hair and leave it on for up to 30 minutes. Steam or heat may be used and rinse thoroughly with warm water. Okay, I'm going in with a fingerful, approximately the same amount that I went in with before. Did I show you the container? I don't remember. That was just seconds ago. I don't remember if I showed you the container. So I will show you what the container looks like now that I've taken some product out. Okay, just doing the same thing, kind of slightly running my fingers through. I don't feel like they're gliding through quite as well on this side. I am still getting out some shed hairs, but I'm not going to try to detangle too much here. Just get out those shed hairs. Okay, and like I said, I didn't remember if I showed you what the product looked like or how much I had used, so I still have a lot more uses of this as well. Only a little 5 ounce or a little 2 ounce jar, and I get quite a few uses out of it. Okay, so same thing then. I'm just going to twist this up. It's hard to grab a hold of the clippy when your hands have conditioner on them. All right, and I'm just gonna put my shower cap on. It's not really gonna retain too much heat, and I'm not looking to do a heating treatment, but it will retain a little bit of the moisture in my hair and just keep any drips from coming down my neck a little bit. It's not, my hair is wet, pretty wet, but it's not like soaking to the point that it's dripping down my back, which I have done a lot of times when I deep condition in the shower. It will drip down my back as I am, you know, getting out and going about my day while the deep conditioner is sitting in. So that's not the case this time. But anyways, I'm gonna let these sit in for about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and I'm going to run my brush or pick through it. We'll just decide, you know, what my hair needs at that point based on how much detangling properties these deep conditioners have. And then I'm going to let it sit in my hair a little bit longer, probably about another 10 minutes. And I'll wash that out and I'll come back and I'll show you my final results. So that's the game plan. Stick around. Okay, now we are back to test the sides of, or test the deep conditioners and just see how each side is working as far as detangling. So this is the INAHSI side, and I'm just gonna start at the bottom. Actually, I feel like when I started to like apply this deep conditioner and just kind of work out some of those shed hairs, that it was already kind of detangling towards the top. So I feel like most of the tangles were just concentrated on the bottom part, and yes, my brush can just glide through this, no problems. We are fully detangled on that side. And now we are moving on to the MICHE side. Now I did feel like, let me adjust my mirror here, but I did feel like this side had a little bit more tangles in it. So we're just gonna start at the bottom. It's taking just a little bit longer, but overall it's still not bad. And my brush is gliding through pretty well. Yep, we're fully detangled on this side now too. And once again, doing this halfway through, I feel like just helps the product distribute a little bit better. And so I'm just going to pin this up. I do feel like once I move on to the MICHE side and I try to pin it up, I do feel like it's harder to grab the little hair clippy. Even though these are like rubberized and they have like little grippy spots on them, it's better than like a purely plastic claw clip. But it's still, I don't know if the MICHE side is a little bit more slippery, but still I felt like I got better detangling a little bit on the INAHSI side. I don't know, maybe I just had more conditioner already on my fingers by the time I got over to the MICHE side. So that's just a slight little difference that I noticed though. So I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for another 10 minutes, and I'm not gonna put the shower cap on this time. I feel like we're not gonna get any drips. I feel like it's fine. And I don't want my hair to be super over conditioned. I'm looking for more a protein, not necessarily protein treatment. My hair could stand to have a protein treatment really at this point. So that's why I went in with both of these conditioners that have protein in them. I do feel like these conditioners had a lot of similarities, or have a lot of similarities, especially when I tried them out last year. I did both of these brands pretty close to each other, and I'm like, boy, these deep conditioners are both very similar, very good, and I felt like very similar, so that's why I wanted to put them on a side-by-side test. And I had both of these once again in my favorites for the year. Now this INAHSI restorative hair mask, it looks like, my lighting is not the greatest in here, so give me a second. And this is extremely small writing. Can you see that? Can you see that, please? It's very small. Okay, this has the hydrolyzed oat in it and the silk amino acids. Now on the MICHE one, the writing's a little bit better. Actually a lot better. A lot easier to read. This one has the hydrolyzed baobab seed protein and the wheat amino acids. It also has soy amino acids. And a little further down on the list, there's hydrolyzed silk protein. So overall, this does seem, just by reading the ingredients, like it would pack a little bit more of a protein punch than the INAHSI. But like I said, we're going to see this. We're doing a side-by-side test. The stylers I am going to use today, I'll let you know when I come back from styling and give you the final results. I'll let you know what I used then, because I don't have it on hand with me and I don't fully remember what I have picked out. So we'll be back then when it's time. Okay, girlfriends, I am back. It's been a while for me and not for you, but my hair is done and my makeup's done. So let me tell you what I used to style my hair with really quick. First off, to start off with, I did use a clarifying shampoo. I went in twice with a clarifying shampoo, and then obviously did these deep conditioners. Now for the stylers, I used the Aunt Jockey's Quench, the Moisture Intense Leave-In Conditioner, and then I also used the Curlsmith Styling Souffle. So those were the two products I styled with, and then let's get a closer look at my results. This is the INAHSI side. And this is the MICHE side. So overall, I think these sides both look very similar. They feel very similar. Like I don't really feel a difference between them. I will say that as I was applying the products, I thought about this more, you know, as I'm going along. But as I was applying the products, the INAHSI side did seem to kind of soak into my strands just a little bit better. I felt more of a coating on the MICHE side, but not terribly. It was very minor, those differences that I noticed. But now looking at my results, I can't really notice much of a difference as far as like any difference in like curl pattern. Does one side seem to have more elasticity than the other? I don't really see a big difference here. Just breaking up a few of my curl clumps here. I'm really liking them both. So let me know if you notice a difference really. If I had to be picky, if I had to really choose which one I liked better, I might say that I like this INAHSI side just ever so slightly. They both have a little bit of a stringiness underneath here, and I don't think that has anything to do with the deep conditioner. I think that has more to do with the Curlsmith Styling Souffle, because I tend to kind of get that if I go heavy-handed. So I was trying to be very careful about that, but I do love both of these deep conditioners. I love them because they don't over moisturize my hair. They give me good protein that my hair needs to bounce back and to be its happy curly self. And so I like that. Now, both of these are kind of a higher price point in my opinion. For the travel size though, this one it retails for $5.50, whereas the MICHE one retails for $8. But if you get like the full size, which they're both 8 ounce, the INAHSI retails for $22, whereas the MICHE retails for $20. Overall, I like the scent of the MICHE one better, but I don't think that's a big game changer for me. All right, so before you go, I do want to tell you that I will have all the MICHE and INAHSI reviews that I've done down below. So check those out if you're interested. And I will have both of the products linked below, both of the deep conditioners. So once again, check that out if you're interested. Let me know once again which one you prefer as far as how my deep conditioners came out today, or masks, whatever you want to call them. And then also which one maybe you're more likely to purchase. Is it maybe the INAHSI side or the MICHE side? And maybe it has to do with what the brands offer as far as wash day products and stylers, like which you prefer for that, because I think they're both very similar in their pricing. So like I said, let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. And until I see you again next week, have a great day. Bye.